Hello world, my name is Sarah and welcome to my book channel. I know that this tag has been floating around for like a long time ago. It was going through the internet, but right now I'm going to be doing the Taylor Swift tag. So I'm sure you guys know how this works. There's a song by Taylor Swift and a question that corresponds with it. So I will be answering those questions now. Question number 1, we are never ever getting back together. Pick a book or series that you were pretty sure you were in love with, but then wanted to break up with it. For that, I'm going to have to go with Panic by Lauren Oliver. I thought I was in love with the concept of it. It was just so cool, like people doing dangerous things in a game for money. And then by like halfway through, I was like, this is never going to end. Question number 2, red. Pick a book with a red cover. For that, I'm gonna go with Brainstorm by Daniel J. Siegel, MD. This is a non-fiction book about teenager minds. Question number 3, the best day. Pick a book that makes you feel nostalgic. I'm going to go with Junie B. Jones and The Toothless Wonder, like the first grader one. It's by Barbara Park. I love these books. I used to read them like all the time. This is the only one that I kept. But I find them so hilarious and like cute. And I had a whole like bookshelf of them when I was like 6. Question number 4, love story. Pick a book with a forbidden love. Okay, so this is kind of like a spoiler. If you've not read the Mortal Instruments series, then plug your ears because this is a spoiler. I'm gonna go with Jason Clary from City of Bones till I think City of Glass. But it's kind of a forbidden love because they're siblings. They think they're siblings, but they still like love each other, and that's pretty forbidden. Question number 5, I Knew You Were Trouble. Pick a book with a bad character that you couldn't help but love. For this, I'm going to go with Warner from Shatter Me. I've only read Shatter Me, and I know what you're thinking, like he's pretty like bad, but I still love him. I will have to find out what happens with that. At the beginning I was like, what? No. Like, go away. But then near the ending, I was kind of like, huh. Number 6, Innocent. Pick a book that someone ruined the ending for. So I have 2. I spoiled them both for myself. The first one would be the entire Harry Potter series. I spoiled that for myself by watching all the movies, so I know what happens. And the second one would be Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. See, I was looking at how to pronounce some of the names because, you know, in the first book they have like the pronunciations of all the names in the back. So I looked and I glanced. I didn't even read it. I glanced at the last page and ugh! Number 7, Everything Has Changed. Pick a book with a character who went through extensive character development. I'm not really good with these questions. They kind of scare me. Whenever I see them, I'm like, I don't know. The only thing I can really think of is Clary from the Mortal Instruments. I know what you're saying. Like I know what you're thinking right now. Why? Mainly because she really irritated me with her decisions, and that just got like kind of a little better. Number 8, You Belong With Me. Pick your most anticipated book release. I am gonna go with The Air by Kira Cass. It is the 4th book in the selection. Quartet now. I don't know how it's going to be a series, I guess. Let me see if I can get my cover up. It's so pretty. And I don't know when it's coming out, but I really want to know. So maybe I'll search that after. But the cover is so beautiful. Question number 9, Forever and Always. Pick your favorite book couple. Also, spoiler if you have not read the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series, this is a spoiler for the last book. I'm going to say Percy and Annabeth from the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. They're just amazing. I love them so much. Question number 10. Come back, be here. Pick a book that you are least likely to lend out for fear of missing it. For that, I'm going to go with my entire selection. My selection trilogy over here. It is my, child. I love it. 11. Teardrops on My Guitar. Pick a book that made you cry a lot. For this, I'm gonna have to go with Allegiant by Veronica Roth. There's a funny story that goes with this. So I was finishing this and I was at a sleepover with my friends here in my house. I went into the bathroom and sat on the floor so I could finish it without any distractions. And my friends come in and they're like, "Are you okay?" Because all they heard was this like and I told them that I was not okay. This is the first time I've touched it since then. That was like a year ago. And question number 12. Shake it off. Pick a book that you love so much you just shake off the haters. I'm going to go with Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. I have not heard about people on BookTube talking about this, but my friends in my world, they don't read, but they did read this when they were like in grade 6-ish, because their moms made them or something like that. But I don't care what you say, I love this book. It is the cutest thing, and it makes me just like think of when I was in grade 6. I just want to like read it for the first time again. Okay, so that was the Taylor Swift book tag. I'm not going to tag anyone because you probably have already done this, but if you haven't, you should do it because it's really fun. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!